and I was in my team. Milo cries as
I know there's also one gas. I know one gas are there about father and because
also one cousin.
Also one gas are there. Or
compare the previous team of coach, you know, any the current team, and your comparison on cousin.
Like, then now, if he say a man is successful in 2010, this team there, Emmanuel struggle. That was the question put to him. Then he started by saying, about 2010, like 2010, no, we have 1 year to prepare the team. The team have qualified for the champ final. The team have won U20 World Cup, and we have a very good
enough time
to prepare the team. And all in or say, and again, I have Asamoah who could score everywhere. And here, one statement, and all he make it as to the reason why we are 2010, you know. Now we are smooth away there. Also, I was we know, or by no just 3 months. He didn't get enough time to pay like 2010, no. And oh yeah, and people went and took that portion of Asamoah no out of the full statement. And I'm in quotation. Meanwhile, and stand on its own.
Okay.
Confirm. Because the explanation of he cannot say one cancer. Nobody can say one cancer.
He's talking about preparation and quality of players.
And quality of players.
So if journalists decide to settle on quality of players,
yes,
that is their decision. That's their choice. Into Okasa one can matter what kind one can, but if indeed, or can say no was Samoa who could score everywhere.
That is a quality.
And he's now in the team. He doesn't have the quality of a Samoa.
No, say the Obianum, and yeah,
I'm not doing one game.
No, say
the end of one can.
Say me nya.
The problem is that now won't some voice.
The flyers no.
Do you have the voice? Bring the voice. But do I say?
And or say or need the quality of Asamoah and Tama. No, but you see, the baby uncle for any problem, and they say, he's trying to suggest say team will no man not the cry and funny.
No, I don't think so. No,
because Tama he knew the team before he took the job.
No.
And to team in Casa
Opa, let's be fair. Let's go to Europe. Let's watch. Let's watch interviews by Jürgen Klopp, since that's the team you support. Now, I've heard him say the absence of Salah and Mane is affecting his team or will affect his team.
It's a question they posed to him.
No, but he's not. But please, he's not suggesting. Say Liverpool and Yadi He's not suggesting. He's only telling us the truth, the facts. The fact is that I have this quality which is not there with me at the moment. At the moment, this quality is not here. So he's only stating facts. On Casa Nunti, say Liverpool di 8 I am fan.
He didn't even add that Serbia and Tigana and Yadia. And yes, Serbia all making a post match in all kinds of. And
you have come for the voice.
No, you said he was suggesting.
And implying as well.
Which is your own interpretation. I've said that you were top coaches. I've heard to hell talking about injuries. And in your when it team ain't. No, but and I to say 2 hours with Chelsea's future not that easy. After fine Man City title warning. Now he talks about players who are injured, players who are not available, and that's how coaches talk.
Yes.
So in effect, Tuchel is more or less conceding the title to Man City.
He's not conceding.
He's conceding the title to Man City.
That would be a hasty conclusion. He's not conceding. Or catch or say, what's it? The internet there, Milo. Onye Milo 2010 or so. Because Asamoah and you don't have the quality of Asamoah. That is why what is happening to me is happening, and it doesn't mean that I cannot qualify you. He has not said that.
Tama.
No.
But with the quality of Asamoah, he qualified. He didn't go through the pains that Ghanaians are going through now.
People.
With Asamoah, he lost his first game.
But teams have qualified with players that are not as quality as previous. So what I say? It's a mechanical say, oh, it be a programming, the answer me who ni ye crowd, so be a hurry and mentor. We are not saying, send them sentient kuyi. He's only telling you a fact. A fact that one of our quality guys is not around.
And a fact that is in quest to douse the expectation of Ghanaians.
Conclusion.
That conclusion, I take it from the Okanim.
No, but me
he's trying to tell us, yeah, my expectation.
I want all of us to understand that you may have your conclusion, I may have mine.
He didn't say that.
And your conclusion is not final. It is that they made the end final. It is a who say. Asam no kan na kire say the ebedi bia anya hwe ba me nyam nti ase no
obawi empom so ono say FN say in 2015 right 2010 no with see even he lost his first game but still went ahead and played in the final
and we no kire say on ka asem ntimi nya
obawi no have the say in 2010 he even lost his first game against FN Ivory Coast. But he still went ahead and played in the final.
Yeah,
and the question was all like, why is this team struggling? Let's put it one. Young Musan said, why is this team struggling? Young Musan said, question of fast, Jan Denbelmo. That's why you can blame him. The journalists make comparison of 2010.
No, so wait till the 10 because I don't have that.
Yeah, yes.
Tama, what should giant qualities mean? You know, Edwin Jesse or punish Milan free of charge. Edwin Jesse, no one who do the AC Milan.
Indeed.
They say quality.
Edwin Jesse is not at the tournament, so let's not discuss Edwin Jesse. Onyo.
How many goals has he scored?
Onyo, and why he's not there, nobody even knows. Until there, and Tim Edwin Jesse, be able to say AC Milan, some now can.
Yes, man. Some just say. Tama, give me my starting row back. I am the captain. No, fight for your position. In your absence, we were winning. Samobodu and Fatao on each other's truth. Tama, why you did papa. Hey, captain, see one waba, obebo. What you see, that be, untima bossa, one year shall be a bounty fight for position. So, when demanding for the position, where you claim say you have to fight.
And obebo saying.
So, captain, the Oba say,
there is a coach that decides who will play, who don't play. We are captain and guarantee automatic. Start. My captain to bench will be.
But no a starter before.
No. A coach will determine who is a starter. It's not you.
Before or is it no? He has always started every game.
Castle or more. The coach in the betcher so be bar now or more. And then you walk fatao now betcher. Senior truth as you can't be on anybody's truth.
No, because he is demanding for his position back.
But the position is determined by one person who is the coach. Apart from coach, who drink out of a ball. And as again, you never go to this year, Gobi. A coach in a betcher, movie training fiada, and now say, "Memend, I know I just say we never, And first of all,
but I'm always had always the captain on your bone defense.
Because that time,
captain.
Because that time, no, not captain, no, nana ebo. Say no ebo. Bibi assassin. The captain, no. Say coach in a person bow, be body. Tinye truth. And your position, any permanent determine. Say be a captain, any coach, and a tell you be bar. Yes, we have Bobby. We also have Bobby.
Captain, on Castle determine it. On no, or starter before he went out, and also about
so what I'm saying is
money.
Boy, you know, but just to the coaching and that's one more. No one than the pay. And the coaching a better so man, you wouldn't put on a catcher. So only position be our baby coaching a chair position.
Finally, the chief
justice.
Oh, David, finally, the chief justice is here. As Blaze start training on Thursday, but Osman is coming back home. Tama, he said the decision has been taken. Kotoka recalling Osman. He said the decision. Then he said,
opportunity.
Finito. Osman is coming
for Osman. Anye because fact is that there's no clause that allows the boy to come back, and I'm told that the boy have told.
And is there a clause that does not allow the boy to come back?
Yes.
Clause woman says own to me magistrate.
It's in the
end. The Harry boy is now.
And the boy himself was even
for the first time this year.
And maybe I'm
your boys maybe they who cross.
And maybe I'm maybe
for the first time this year. Your boys have failed.
Tama Mpacho. omo koye no. Is anybody suggesting say they didn't know the cross before they made attempt?
But the issue is,
is anybody saying so?
My first story is in me. The meaning say, the management of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and you're happy about recent or transfers Alaji Karim Buza. Abekandia fast Asante Kotoko. Until there were attempts to record their two players, Omuluno Moakim Pfizer, Emmanuel Sarkodie, and Osman Bashiru. Osman Ibrahim. Because Omufu said, Sanka player the Nkaudi loan club Bukrana.
There's a relationship.
Yes, a critical relationship. And I want to say two players here got to go do Mark and Pfizer. Omobosumi akatu and full ninja na koto nitua. Kimface and Tia.
That's a loan agreement.
Yes, Kimface and Tia party bia. Abanka normally no. Ufo bit say Osman standard and how Kimface no munya Osman na. Kayem fan sen ka anya hwe kura no ebi akoto go betua kakra. Na Kimface atua kakra. But Mungu say because of relationship between the two clubs, Ninyina Kumasi club, the politics within football no. O the air kotoko ne financially we are strong. Yen support to Pfizer by giving out these two players and at the same time ye chuo salary. It's ensensem na large guza kan no. So too within the circles of Asante Kotoko management, they are not happy. And there were plans to record the two players. But the meme and they said going through the contracts. And Omuhu said there is no clause.
But the contract was signed by the same people.
It doesn't matter.
You need to go through.
It doesn't matter.
Tama, media.
It doesn't matter.
Tama, make my catcher will say. These people think say leaving Osman Krasa on track in Vesa Hono or Bebu Mama avoid relegation. Meanwhile, they want Kinvesa to go down. Until they want to take their player out to send Kinvesa down.
And a matter of Kinvesa going down. The issue is
Kinvesa go down, and you're going to be determined. How can they ensure that?
No, Tama, we finish. We finish. So only Kinvesa share. Let's say Eddie Kinvesa will cut down while they will pin them down. And Kinvesa will go into
Kinvesa. Kivesa ne kotoko boy Osman Amobi Kivesa je kotoko
and
the two games in
na say Kivesa ne kotoko
two games in Osman didn't play
but Osman is helping Kivesa to avoid they do no Kivesa they were contesting for the league Osman can't be
omu last two matches no more lose Osman
Kivesa lose
contesting for the league in week 6 in week 7 let me tell you say league time contesting for the new and Pep Guardiola can be from the Premier League ne January ne eji. The point is that Kotoko Priomuti Kinvesa also Priomuti as a football club.
And Kotoko player working face how no say or black Kinvesa to continue there.
If Kotoko feels like a loopholes you man, they would have recorded the player. They do say any bosso near the can and random ma hon kwine. So I recall the player no. Period. Now me how on say eh then I be catch you pay say Osman Oba.
He's coming home Tama media me this is position.
Zakito.
What can it be?
So far.
I don't need any Osman.
Osman say me wo fi hade onu ne kapa. Na anu a salary ama. One e kan ye. What say Osman on go be your thanking visa.
It's what you not.
They say no for the first time this year your boys have failed you.
Oh, but why are you hastily taking
my Asamutia who the echo.
The CEO spoke to the boy. The man didn't put any Ukraine say.
Also my update.
The boy was not willing to. Was like boy need to say my bump the ankle be easy. Say me me born say me ba.
I like a cross obeying.
Oh, say
Mama Kinvesa a problem. Kinvesa a problem. But especially when the boys is allow me to play.
Yeah.
One I didn't buy. I mean, movie I first one. Yeah, buy. Isaac when that say why you know we come on, dear man.
Obinfo
first time this year.
Tama me man just say who there me say the push to bring you know who there say wo krom ha.
Zaki to need Jibo akambum.
I 2 against 1. I'm breaking face and it want to mean kasai. Na just am pim na kon kasai.
Oh message.
Then I'm
begging visa. Yeah, begging visa.
Then I'm paying.
But
like what's on our account? You need to be addressed. Who begging visa for?
I know now, but
no, but as
Obinfo deals with Kwame Ba, but Kwame Ba still insists that he will only extend his contract when he's promised of the number 1 slot. Tama, the issues now at Tama Nyasam Kitwa. The lad they say show number 1 and San West End. Kwame Bassey show number 1 and San West End. Now, Eddie Jatom, and he has to take the Obenfo to call Kwame Ba right in front of the players and deal with him massively. So no, he can't do that.
Say player Naka say, Obersaw sign me, I show me some number 1. You deal with him saying.
You deal with that attitude.
That is within his right.
Who's right?
The player.
But you don't put attitude because it's a Kotokaka.
No. Two goalkeepers deal with him based on attitude or the attitude.
Yeah, but it's a time of training here. They no commitment. No maybe na ekoso. And it's a Kotokaka 2 players. And that one Baba packing.
What they call him though? They enter boss. Say player because say one assure me of my position. Me continue. That is allowed in football. As it happened with Martinez. Or since Ben Leno win, I'm also meeting and change. I'm leaving.
Me feel say me do time.
Me feel say keep me style at the chain.
And
Jimmy announce I'm not going to deal with him.
But for based on what the Ekoso say, no, I'm not sure Kotoko will choose Kwame Ba ahead of Danlad.
Maybe. So no can reach so on.
But I no pay keep pay about training grounds. I no pay. I'm the card man is so uncle. So I no pay training grounds. So now ni ho. But I had my men on the ground.
Keeper bay.
Oh. I'm so official. I'm say Wasamai on say.
How you got to go play keeper?
Debut. I This is two.
And two. Sabalora.
Two. Small boy in the pra.
But I got to go buy a goalkeeper.
Once you turn away school when you're student.
They were play.
One day plano. Tama. Akrana for junior side no one day plano. Once you turn you know and the plano back when you student. And about
nya seminar na church as
that
Kotoko register Kotoko on your student Kotoko register 4 goalkeepers Abalora Kwame Ba Danlad and I was Suntani no
and no pra
as fourth choice goalkeeper
na ba for the student
one student
I'm register back be a student
that's a form year 5
yeah crumbs on there for the junior side
at
least I think I have that information
I'm register 4 goalkeepers. And a 4
your boys are feeling you.
Oh, come on, that's what make you wait. There, boys are feeling.
Abalora and I'm Kwaso Moldova, Sharif Taraspo.
And I will say,
and I can too.
And I come and put up.
And say no, Kotoko another option because of the transfer window neighbor. Looking at that young goalkeeper injury, no, the return a better kakra. And what I know is that Kotoko will sign another goalkeeper in the transfer window. See Bia from the 1st of February. We sign another.
But from that,
that was all. Until also problem now. Started build up. Pa go keep
team no. O my ejuma ba.
Tama. Tese mo di ba mu dia hin na nsi assembly ni so.
E dey want to back here.
Aka student. Almost student goalkeeper ho. And na we no small one in the plan.
Level.
Oh.
But finally, Noneski was given the award on that.
And I don't know, Messi and Yari.
He was given an award he doesn't deserve.
Someone deserve
Messi.
Lewandowski.
What should I deserve?
And then Lewandowski deserve one. Tell me. It's Messi.
I don't cancel it for.
But
finally, it is.
I'm here.
It is FIFA rather who did the right thing by correcting the wrongs of the Ballon d'Or.
But like your history be with awards and your analysis of awards. So you're careful. Okay. Senegal will keep and you know trainer yeah carry the
who is it but award in there we are seeing that to me say FIFA corrected the wrongs of Ballon d'Or for now me share voting pattern pa show on the screen pa look at how Messi voted you can see that nice or so bro
Messi voted saying
with I voting pa
voting for
the teammates. I didn't money voting.
The teammates.
Why should Nima even become first?
He voted for
in the year under review.
He voted for his teammates.
Nima as over first.
Sometimes when he voted for his teammates, Neymar Mbappe, or how good they are.
But yes, so Neymar, they pan Neymar. In the year,
another 2 neck on it.
Only Messi one any movie on him. So the 2 na ground more.
So, but look at Lewandowski. So, Jorginho, Messi, Ronaldo. Ronaldo dem pa
No,
na.
no, to the Jorginho ni bem.
O se
That's
Ronaldo.
how one me team this way best. I mean,
Jorginho.
Say you hear the
He's not the best. He was hard no more.
Me this is my say you see here be you do nimbo obo pa. Ti do nimbo obo pa. I'm showing the last year about 15 years can be seen binya. Do nimbo obo pa.
That's another community.
But it comes with other things.
It's
A bet me about say even here and do nimbo obo pa no. Na sa anyoma na kan no want me afan kan.
The trophy.
This is a player you cannot throw any influence on the Chelsea team in the Champions League.
Penalty go on over.
And your penalty. On say man for referee say Chelsea team na Champions League, you know. They winning most man of the matches in the Champions League. N'Golo Kante. He won them say 3. And I Jorginho win 2. Until he won
penalty say.
And your penalty oboshe, what they remember. Italy co European Championship no. Me too. Your ball tournament in ye best team of the tournament. He was part of the team. It means at his position. So for 2 competitions na yebona Champions League team of the year. At his position he was the best.
Bounce over FIFA and the Ballon d'Or. Well best for now. Wa udenya ne da ko na ohia. Obo mo dim ka akwa we die.
Ye be obi betimi anya good season. Mama one example. Paulo Maldini throughout his whole career. And we knew where best. But Cannavaro won
injustice.
So what did they mention? Because that particular season, no, and even to me, Cannavaro as a defender, any better than Nesta. But Nesta never won. Franco Baresi and Jibi, Maldini and Jibi. It's the best that particular period. Year na year can one seven. And last year na year can one seven. Based on what Jorginho did for Chelsea and the Italian national team, and good for him. You go European Championship after the Champions League, and he was instrumental. Okay, 2 competitions, nibo my flagship competitions for UEFA. No, yeah, best players of the competition. He was part.
Now another.
Also, we do this year.
What's that? I'm analyzing Jorginho there. Messi there.
In the year
based on what?
FIFA president also my Messi.
They no
friend say.
Has achieved. On ya.
Oh, the leader or that.
So
all-time top scorer.
Special award na me ba net all time. Special award na the man. Ne FIFA president na go fa man.
And so what she say? Ade a monumental achievement.
Now no yeah swag award. Sa no dey create ade bi ma e obi adwuma obi a say ma ba ko.
So when a monumental achievement.
What the man also man Messi so bi.
Now Messi no why dey there man. We no ono ogina yes. Ono bia mpre ho.
One no bia mpre ho.
Ronaldo. Sa achievement na why no. Ono nko
award no category ben.
Yes, see.
FIFA president.
Yes, he's acknowledging the fact that he's the greatest scorer of all time.
Award bi do dia to so budin bi a tire de why.
But me hwe ya won't for me.
You already said the nipa de why.
You don't underestimate that award. No, e kai bi a why.
The greatest scorer.
Yeah, try FIFA award.
And no your reward.
And come.
Let me reward. Why you hold me there man?
On say and no your reward for what he has achieved.
So whatever, name it whatever.
No, yes, it's wrong. A reward for what he has achieved. You go and say FIFA categories of me to award players. No, it was not part. But yeah, reward don't know for what Ronaldo as a footballer, because it's not easy to become the all-time top scorer in the history of football. Yeah, reward no. It's in your award. There's no be in a competition.
No be am no argument Mendy winning.
So we don't win the league
and
Champions League to semi-final.
Champions League ball group stage. The round of 60 will pry.
No pry.
Omo many PSG game no. Now he was out.
Out.
Then national team. Poland were out of the group stage at the European Championship. Until me when you know, ebia last year the FIFA for one no. And Mama compensate.
Tell us we hear man on agi.
And Mama compensate.
There be man come back so. O ka say oye den. Messi a wo kan on so oye den.
Messi won. No in the Bundesliga. Messi won by FIFA categories. When you pick tournaments, national team tournaments, FIFA value national team tournaments. Na club especially say be a World Cup. UEFA for organize a national competition, Commonwealth Africa. Messi now can ask him. He won the Copa America with Argentina. In that same competition, he was the best player. In that same competition, he was the top scorer.
In that same Bundesliga, Ronaldo was the top scorer.
But Messi was the top scorer in the La Liga.
Bundesliga is a league.
But Messi was the top scorer in the La Liga.
That is the competition that he participated in.
Who going to be a top scorer? Every league has a top scorer.
Yes.
So if you are picking FIFA best, it's not being a top scorer in your league.
That competition that he participated in,
me just say,
in the year
Ghana Zebo League, somebody was the top scorer.
Top scorer, yes.
Kenyan world best.
In the year
if you are the top scorer in your league, it doesn't make you the world best. See, can be count.
You need to play
in the year and
the international competition.
The instances, and the first time will be my friend say Copa America or what you UEFA championship. Yeah, man, best player.
No.
In 2016, that's another one with Portugal, but he don't win the.
But Ronaldo did not 2016. Ronaldo did not 2016. He wasn't the best player in the European Championship.
The bottom line,
he won, but he wasn't the best player.
What's on the say he won?
He won, but he wasn't the best player.
So if Salah should win African Cup of Nations, as a man,
that's
not your best player. He deserves it.
Based on your
No, I didn't club here. A man chance to win.
Your boy Heroes, who was the best player?
Between Obia, Donnarumma was the best player.
I didn't know Fama. Yes, that is the answer. That is the answer. So you are just
the same competition. Donnarumma also played.
Argument today. Oh yeah. Nah. Why members make what the infant to baby da. The baby done say in the case of Messi, or say after winning the tournament, he also won the best player.
Donnarumma won the tournament and the best player too.
So if you pick Donnarumma's performance, now they be compared the man. No. Now if you say if I cry in here, you can argue that Donnarumma should have been the best. But what I say, over Donnarumma, now who won ahead of Donnarumma? Wait, my argument. So if we say Donnarumma should have been given the best, his argument is that Messi was the best player at the Copa America, and he also won with Argentina. And you can compare with Lewandowski, and then conclude. What do you mean? Because our winning best player should be number one.
Individual award.
If that year, no, somebody was even with the team that won, and also did well at club level. In that case, you don't come.
An individual award.
After all the individual awards,
yes, what you did, and you are counting it.
Now you go kill about this guy.
I think that debate, you know, because there be instances Messi now winning best player. There was an argument in 2010.
Oh, send it there.
You see, so an individual award and the those who are on the award name and free say it is Lewandowski.
Oh, son the Oma Yewi. It doesn't change anything. But we're also giving our perspective of the awards.
Well,
well, and Obika said, Lewandowski a fear idiot.
When if you are
that's
in world football.
Last year,
play an international tournament.
Age long record
to play an international tournament. To be named the top scorer, top assist, and best player of the tournament. This is exceptional. This is exceptional. Why you don't go there?
You broke Jet Muller's record and the whole.
But the one season they broke here.
Yeah, that season not break.
I'm the one
season not break here.
And you go see a score.
No.
Last season
in the league, Obiasha goes to go
in the Bundesliga. About 40 plus goals.
So Bundesliga, he broke that record. He broke that record. A record that one. Great strikers. I'm
Bundesliga.
I said Messi that we can expand the league.
Messi more La Liga di umu. Why here? There were more of Copa America.
Because top scorer by league, yeah. Messi was the top scorer in the La Liga. He was the best player in the La Liga.
Understood the award.
So what's the mention?
Copa America.
Lewandowski was the top scorer in the Bundesliga, and also the best player, in the German Bundesliga. Then the year under review, there was national team competition apart from the league, and no money any opportunity to represent their national teams. And on America say based on what Messi achieved at the Copa America, it was so Lewandowski with the Polish national team.
Rofa Ballon d'Or. I'm sorry,
a individual award.
Individual award na say.
Na argument na no mo yan say.
Some na say.
Mpacho say me kuma ni me kuma.
Let me say individual award no.
Dey one personal wo yeah.
Na so be the go king world Copa America. Oh yeah, since he was the best player, no individual.
Lou also scored goals in the Euros. The only thing is that the team now Mami figure no mama dia. So don't say the team now him, but he scored goals in the Euros. Argument ade anko for can say Adentina Mendy the best goalkeeper na what FIFA 11 no. Na Donnarumma and the post no. The difference na say 1. FIFA World 11 no players na professional players kotoko players to be. Eduana to be has players to be one na
Deportivo
to be. Omona
this year to be.
So etino etecheme wo mun say omona to onwaba say position way you feel say when e yade na the World 11 number. But FIFA best goalkeeper na there central for to be the public to be coaches to and a captain to only restricted for moto. And you can be the best, almost you are the best player in the world. But FIFA World 11 and won't count. For example, Salah, also one FIFA World 11 boom. But yeah, best trend you know count.
Salah, you know who have come here. Everyone maybe be a moon.
Na based on share the equity, one have come one time be there. Better farm so too. Better.
Dak, into Captain Brian.
I think the guy. Another
Look at.
I just want to go to the African Cup of Nations. No, Ghana. Baby, you're doing. And I'm saying now, Black Star, you know, to be. I'm gonna know to a.
Maybe I don't pay my bar dual time. No, and I'm gonna time.
No time a program started.
Okay.
Program started. No.
So Black Star there support.
No, I was spirit. No, it was.
Yeah.
But now there was I remember disagree big time with you.
Moya Swaga was no. One in your administrator of the year.
Guy.
Or Achivu day. Then a man with the man.
And a boxer. No boxing. GB. I don't tell you two no. I'm too. I don't know losing. Swag forward my data come on. And
our year under review.
Sending couple more than calling for so to
Obama. Raise concern kaka. Azakes ladies. I'm sorry, raise concern kaka because
there was a internal there was a big debate as to whether it should be given to Evelyn based on what they achieved.
Yes.
But omo argument I settled on Papa and say he is an administrator who sits at the office and is in charge of day to day. Also because of Evelyn role as a lecturer, was a tutor, any other commitments or one intino. It do maybe now you know more of as an administrator, but I'm sorry, you always see you and
the office there. Okay, I'm glad to be
see you of Azakes, and over here, not boxing for no, because of guy no. I don't know how we
National Olympics.
So it was very serious.
Winning the Ghanaian Women's League, winning WAFU or more part no championship, going to Africa for the first time and to play in the final.
Run up.
So what's the match?
Also winning Africa Cup.
Now, almost I am man. At least.
Oh, I say Azakes won a lot of things.
No, but the administrators of the club, especially the CEO, should have been awarded
because Evelyn is my sister.
I think
I'm saying that
this argument best fit the near end of that. No, even it's more quiet, you know. Ubia, we are dating here to about to know. Those who is working with, not working for no crown. Don't appreciate the Juma way. And the Juma,
that's an election there. We don't vote for people who are best. So. Election.
But most time those who are best.
Election is organization. If you are well organized and very resourceful, you can win elections. Maybe if election determine who is best. So. Election maybe determine who is best.
But okay,
but no. I'm saying that if you are well organized, now especially also resourceful, Ghana election. Oh, how to carry delegates. And then Nema Obi was catching over how.
But as I Kumbenta, Swaggy Helu, Nanka, you gotta take out the
oko
Mama mfa swag.
But what do I consider your mother be no arrival at the winner? On said the members of my chance say. On said aside the Ghanaian Women League, I bought for some years no. Other competitions outside Ghana, Nina made in edition. Bema Boda.
Azakes ladies, they won almost everything as swag.
Then their CEO should have been awarded.
Then you move to behind the scene roles. What I say, swag but there if the
behind the scene there na mohwe.
Behind the scene rules and say we want the best administrator. So between Mrs. Insiasari and that man Kwamre Finidin, and where I went to is not supposed to be disclosed here. Ebia na me feel say Evelyn.
Oh, choose
Ebia.
Oh, choose Ebia.
But nipa ni nyina no people will put arguments.
And a rose no set you.
And I'm vote you. It is not us.
No, me say me say.
Swag members
say vote but the members say of the pitch rules. My memma Ebia enyomebu wo so ma hu kak ma hu.
O ma mo to aba that one.
No ma hu.
O want to be.
Me to ba ho sa party ma.
Why oh, who say?
Adana me nya hint no.
Every vote was
one vote.
what argument
what about unu zaka automana
why implicating who better
Guardian was tight.
cannot make
that be name wa.
Oh that be
Obitin the bay Obitin around be it was over 10 votes.
It was tight. Mumu say man got to.
But remember say
the
remember say She Hazakes leads him to women's football.
No, they won everything.
It comes with no amount of money. But how they arrange themselves. And yes, Kakobo competition. Now, boxing, no more president. How do you mean?
No, me just almost back on our between Hazakes and the Ghana boxing will open their all resources. Boxing.
There be no dem so too.
Yes, selfless champion.
So what
I buy the ticket mount. I buy be hotel.
Oh, Evelyn, over send a message. I don't know send.
I think it was short change.
No, short change, but it was election.
Our association
members voted.
Our association swag.
Okay.
Our association swag. Our association swag. A Lewandowski award, no. It should have been Messi. It should have been Messi.
Tell us voting.
It should be Messi.
As much as I guess ladies did very well. You ain't even take it away what that boy achieved at the Olympics. And a big corner for so many years.
Bronze now D4 for no.
One of the last time I got a bronze. Oh, Masa. What Masa? Stop saying that. This is a bronze. How many years in Ghana?
How many years in a women's football?
First time I am this is the Olympics. Where the second and where the third? Bronze and silver. Or the third. Fourth. Oh, Jaisa. Or the third. Or the bronze. Bronze.
Bronze. Who do four for? What's who do four for?
They have been patched. I am bronze not yet.
I don't bronze.
I am fourth. I am bronze. So the fourth. So the third.
Bronze for semi-final.
Bronze. This is the Olympics games. The losers automatically all of them win bronze. There's no third and there's no fourth.
You were third and fourth.
Oh, you
were third and fourth.
What
they do is that at the semi-final, one will lose Muye loses. So everybody will get a bronze. Timothy Mumeda no crown and Marco come for the third and fourth now. So before they even start, once you lose the semi-final,
or the fourth,
we are bronze.
Based on the ranking you was
ranking or the fourth.
Yeah, ranking.
So Obaya now, where do you buy?
And Abasiana and the most over so can go.
Bam, so I am fasting room. So anopana make no say baby na menu si pie the FA president the voice now boy you know and the meeting the supposed meeting say if coach Milo and me am for Ghana am call the next stage you be sack ya now because you sack no you na yatete
is it true Mama Ricky and Ricky
Kofi Ricky this morning said it on this TV. On TV, on the Bossman.
Okay.
Kofi Ricky said he has been told, say one to me and qualify for the next stage now.
Nagana
He has been told, or there was a meeting that because meeting of
especially when it comes to appointing coaches for a Black Stars and sacking coaches. I'm coaching Black Stars. CFA coaches are government ni show interest wo mu pa. But yes, I come na de kan beba na. Na government na yedi no mo to. E kan so ba amani ne betwa. David Black Stars no. On say Black Stars.
Yes, I come na government who come e be ka say interference.
Interference be.
You can say interference.
No,
na we fi kwasi apia na you.
Na be ya mama nkasa anyoma ni interference no wa. Me no na me pese mete no.
Me nya sure say sanity.
Yakobo abai na this can mass interference.
Convince government. Say coach we was say man ko. You cannot sack the coach without government's approval. Because sacking coach be goes with compensation, and who pays the compensation? It's government. So they see ka ko no money kwasi apia. Sika ye tuane come ya ban it. It's not the
deal. Let my catch say a part of the reason why Sika Kono the compensation no need to be a problem. Because a bank catcher almost say if you want to sack him fine but compensation they ain't and I'm part of
no but whatever it is government that pays
Sika Kono issue ni there I take a different trend mean to me can already so but I take a different trend and him say government not finding a way to deal with
Sika Kono is cool with that.
Now what in Canada saying?
What is it? They're Martin in school with that.
What is any lawyer in India about Montiaba? I take it different. But the members say me chane say Mr. Otuo you are the general manager of the company. But the financier of the company is the CEO. So what the mechanic say? Decisions are be taken. You can advise. But Otnas no say be a decision at some time may take.
He doesn't have to allow.
He doesn't have to allow.
Oh, go back cable.
So what the mechanic say? Because already the last three coaches from my coach Black Stars. Yes, I renew coach Kwesi Appiah contract because yes he is not performing. By the time I Kwesi Appiah a free hono. He had played 2 matches, was one match in the qualifiers, and we're winning him. Then came Sika
to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Sika cannot win the AFCON for us. Meanwhile, government, this guy Ghana for companies. I was it to me a winning AFCON. I was say you to me Echo World Cup.
Yeah.
And you read the Echo year. Sika couldn't intimate. So if you want to have an idea of the presentation that was done by the GFA, Sammy, let's go to We Are Super Happy. I don't know racket to Kreku. What Chile must say, Omu is super happy because they now have their man.
We consultation than only listening to the FA people or football people for those decisions now. Because the way that me war proud to serve Saki Sika Kono. So the reason why at the point in time when Tama or Mufabudi ministry back out. So they are not aware of that process. No, what I say, so a bizarre situation. Because some people somewhere thought we are so powerful, they can get to the government and they get to the people of high authority, and they can take decisions over there. Whilst at the ministry, will be sitting there, not when you're aware of their cause. What I say, and then that's how we are.
Destiny.
So, in going forward, no, I think we have to do that. Say nay, say the power appointee. Coach or can some can say your FA president kasa same way actually ne ebe ni akobo we ni ase yes saki coach and passes a meeting number call so now say coach just or no betena ho still asa akwa appoint obi a
immediately
so where we are
they have appointed 3 coaches within 1 year.
You see the point so
yeah renew Kwesi and Sika Akono national teams are na coach
akwa boy fa so a oyi coach Kwesi Appiah na say coach Kwesi Appiah contract ya o man renew because it is because of the Benjamin Tete. And
that is
unconfirmed. Unconfirmed.
Conclusion.
Unconfirmed. Yes, in my view.
And your view.
Oh, say he has an opinion.
Yes.
In
his opinion, based upon what the FA president wrote on his Facebook.
In his view, Kwesi Appiah contract was not renewed because of Benjamin Tete.
Yes. Partly because of that. Partly because of this.
Benjamin a view about you.
People have views about people.
Oh, no, but
your conduct, your actions and inactions,
your behavior based on something. The FA president expressed his opinion about why a certain player was not called.
And then at the end of the day, Kwesi Appiah contract.
When time of my renew Kwesi Appiah contract, they gave reasons. you might disagree with them.
That is what I'm talking
But
about.
one of the
Brother
reasons,
consultation, no?
one of the reasons did not include Benjamin Tete.
But yeah, that was the undertone.
Yes.
Undertone, Ben. There were reasons why. Undertone, baby.
But also,
But I am quite.
how we come to going for me free say a game said now no the former player catch on do or die first. So if we cannot beat Comoros there,
I go from
now so yeah, has a chance to say we have an opportunity to go forward. Yeah, then the Ghana football no want some kind of pa. So I'm hoping say Ghanaians would have support no. Say it me manage a win against Comoros. But this competition they no say. But for teams in Ketu and they omu ye no. The teams Ketu and ye no. And then Equatorial Guinea also defending champion mu. Oye no hojuma. And then Sierra Leone I saw one Cote d'Ivoire. Na no so ko bi ho. Let me can be results are ever from this competition. I just said those so-called minnows no, because they are playing about themselves. Whilst are the established forces no and struggle. So this game in Garua no, I expect to say the Black Star will come out with flying colors. And no na you hoping for. Mr. To as I think of supporters Abalowa, I'm say Neko ya no almost you know fairway or ko no. Me sure say the supporters who figures a woman. Wa kra no obeka say Abalowa nyame mfa nko wa obeka say nyame mfa nko. I'm not talking about the Kotoko enya. I'm talking about what the player is going to receive. But for the information that I have, they say Abalowa ni sika wa Kotoko. Na say the original bosomi biya no. Oh, asante Kotoko no. Getting close to 10,000 Ghana cedis. Right, around that 10,000 Ghana cedis. I had no 10,000 Ghana, but getting closer to 10,000 Ghana cedis. And nay Abalowa, ne bosomi sika obenya, na kati obenya. For pen calculation, mommy. The dollar rate with the boss. You're talking about $17,000 a month. A month, Bosumi. $17,000. Others say Abalowa sika. So I sign a contract we are Mr. Tuo. Or with my other share bottom Bosumi biano. What I say? I know because the Kotoko. Now you're close to 10,000.
Nasa on Kotoko not Ghana.
And you say cost 17,000 or
17,000. Ukrumo ne dan kan kwa beti ma ebe 4,000.
Mr. Tuo.
And 4,000.
4,000 film. No only 4,000.
No, but I'm
no, only 4,000.
What is a Kumu Honor? I am 17, no expenses. To men van Tamsewa.
So, the better Tamsi because Obewe, young Cratio, Juma, Ekrano, Eba, they are in most times they are better off than Yatia. In most times, young number 2 are almost 2 Jumano. They are better off than Yatia. Our salaries no so almost catch the war. It is nowhere near this 17,000. And to the best of my knowledge, you know, Abalowa all corner. Need that rent net and have been taken care of by the club. Sometimes we are going outside the car up here also. Abbas, Yama way in near side the car up here also. Near some of the opportunity of even bringing your wife or whoever. That's all got Emeka. You see the point? So if you are talking about this 17,000 as against 10,000 Ghana cedis, but for boy, you say, so to just cut one. And I think say
because only in Ghana. And I'm
about between her.
I only about Ghana will take her. I don't think.
Mr. Joe. Over between her. It is a good offer. Because supporters, someone blessing or man not be a more, you know, or who's the management idea where you to a very difficult. Not only I can have. Said I am concerning the management, able to hold on to this contractor able to the players. And most times they say they're gonna say agent who say club no crowd who you fitter. They do the players. They talk to the players. And to Albaloa and the contract like a few months now. So I think say they could go supporters and because other than that, come one for free. Because the contract was getting to the end of not only prepared for the sign. So no. Kinfesa, Yankopo boy FA Cup. Because to the see Kinfesa, the 77, because it's be kana Kinfesa na the end to Kinfesa na as a Kinfesa name. We've lost only one game. No, Baba Yaga Sports Stadium. We've lost only one game against Kerala. It is only one game. In the league, you've lost 2 or 3. Yes, we've had 3 games and Kimfesa lose. But to Kimfesa standard, because to Kimfesa lose Wenuma, be a concern say, hey, they never took Kimfesa. But to make it look like say, I said, some TB done. I say, relegation, I call relegation. What are they talking about? Yeah, baby, I have problems for. And we are planning. I said the tanker team working around the clock to solve it. And starting from Nakupo watch now. And the Carolina game no FA Cup. What I say? Yes, I'm going to Kumasi. And we are hoping say you be make amends. I said the team will make amends. But the course will give us a camp will be the catch the coaches support a boy full year and 24 boy full year. There's only coach can be only coach can. So we are hoping say and Nema back to normal.
But my main exercise we
No problem.
My name say born again I ready. Nomfa adi am the man and to TV no so. And then almost so Facebook access.
Zipe.
But about what we Zipe Fabu boot.
Zipe
Fabu boot.
Zipe near French Anna.
The ding. The people best come from Germany and say. Okay. Zipe no say.
Lockdown yes and
why is it 7 years? Sorry bia. Mahuni Bacho. Was it Zipe partners with Asante Kotoko Sporting Club to sponsor, promote and support our own. Dial *270# on your phone on any network to register for Zipe mobile money. Now, before what was him?
Say
then I nimfa Zipe for abubutu.
Kakra mi nimfa Zipe ni kotoko ho. And say omo un say enukwa na I transfer money transfer system. Amount for you to transfer money from one person to another. And CCA so open say we trace kadema kotoko a ubetuma use the Zipe system no e dey trace kadema kotoko we kotoko ni na open say we transfer kadema unua kotoko ni a ubetuma use Zipe system no dey transfer unua ma ubetuma use Zipe system no dey transfer skano e dey so I say e ba ne sa no a enam som ni kotoko relationship ni nti no more na we use omo system no na kotoko so e benefit.
Zipe is the fastest growing fintech focused on digital rails to connect digital assets such as mobile money wallets. Now, after you ever back the Zipe near Asante Kotoko, ebeye. Abas. Lebi o we dey pan no for. So we are see ho. We are see Kotoko sponsors ne go bebrebe sa no. Wahu, ni na ye sponsors o. We mu no de omo ye pan no de en titi de we de ni nyina ye adwuma o. Da bi we won high sense koso. Betika koso. Wan onya bet for ya nansen. O makoto so 1.3 million as say. Now we just in a chigu actually have betika no. Enti Zach dia na nim fa Zipe
just like send an about fake you know
this is normally kotoko onim bibi
say enche bia no musane
because I'm talking in relation to Fabu boot no boot we dey no dey be
on be Fabu census na kotoko pesa omo ye no be use Zipe system no ene dey aye
enti Fabu census na ene dey
who
idea
who say kotoko pesa omo Tama Fabu census nda baako ubeka ya enche na ka kotoko supporters ni pesa omo a system about mobilizing supporters no na aside a form of generating revenue their team no and management ni say omo gi permission fee board no ho no mo na take over then omo timi aye ama aye blood na benefit team no as well as the supporters no enti eno na omo ye wi a afa board na mo kwan na ba bi omo do no ye where omo use this platform Zipe platform no e dey aye mobilize but you need dey say dey besi hon mama we kotoko supporter me be do nya botre omo be use Zipe platform no e dey aye saa supporters mobilization no enti afen na fabu census no ebe take it off a on be use zipay system no dey there na I don't know ma create this boot enti say who say zipay fabu boot ni si ho no mo a we kotoko ni a wo ko ho no mo a wo betimi a register as a kotoko supporter enti data collection na aboa na aside generating revenue e dey amakotoko.
And today I know that supporters made then in relation to the ZP Fabu boot. Because you can also register even without. Which one register without going there?
I do almost my matisa almost create short code be. Almost the beba. Sa short code no.
Start 270 hash.
I should think so. Nti sa short code no. The beba nti enya necessary say obekọ but when am now who ZP boot out me call no register.
Na say u cheska wo ha na. Me po bi obekire mu. O so ntiase. Zakito unim bibi fa.
Like o cheska with ZP na.
Me say me hu how.
For instance, Tama, to say recently I know more I don't know friend is a visual seat challenge, you know. And the ZP system ni na be collating ni na. Enti we better use ZP system no. E dey control I make a visual seat contribution, you know. Enti omo put ni na together as one a year. Yeah, unko to chesi come for baby a group B no be no be accountability ni sa no ni nyina the ZP system will take care of it. And so visual seat challenger ZP system will be taken. O person register as a member of Kotoko.
So you make all payments through ZP.
Through ZP.
Yes.
So
all payments.
A money transfer system.
So I say Sunday Uber mobile money with other now boy be a star 170 no. That's why I'm saying star 270.
Okay, Mamin Kame, this is the story. Or see the deal offers the Fabulous Boots project as a means to establish a physical presence for Asante Kotoko across Ghana. Co-branded Fabulous Boots will be placed in over 30 major cities around Ghana, over 30 cities around Ghana, according to ZP GM Commercial, General Manager Commercial, Dede Kwasi, to serve as trading unit centers for Kotoko business. Now, such as selling match tickets. And you know, so Kotoko Bobo now be so to advanced ticketa. I said through ZP. Replica jerseys. And to Kotoko jersey atwa, you go to the nearest ZP booth. Okay, the Kotoko Express newspaper. And also be over ZP. As well as partner services such as remittance, collection, agency banking, insurance, sales, mobile money, and many more. These booths will also be used for face-to-face supporter registration. Maybe I want to register through the digital system. As part of the brand association with ZP, Asante Kotoko has introduced the ZP Man of the Match award for the most outstanding player of each match. The man of the match will be awarded 2,000, said the CEO of Asante Kotoko Acheampong. In addition, ZP has significant bragging rights in association with the Asante Kotoko Club and has been granted full usage of the Asante Kotoko logo on all related branding as well as pitch panels, jerseys and related matters. In line with ZP's financial inclusions mandate, we also offer 20 of our award-winning kiosks, the club supporters as part of employment generation, said corporate partners and financial inclusion analyst Nana Otuo Acheampong, Anna Maria Otuo Acheampong. ZP is a leading mobile financial services company, a Ghanaian-owned award-winning fintech company with multiple offices across Ghana, the UK, and Europe. They currently have their main campus based in Accra, located at Cantonment. ZP is regulated by the Bank of Ghana and the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK. ZP is a remittance and mobile money company. Okay, and we any ZP hunsem kakra. Eba be joint where Kotoko businesses will be conducted. I'm say 30 around major cities in Ghana. I'm sure say Kumasi between 3 or 4 or even 5. 30 in Ghana. 30 in Ghana.
The home base of the team. Most of the supporters.
30 in Ghana.
And you better 10 in Kumasi.
Now in cities I can watch me. You go to Bro and a half. Tete Diana. At least be a Sunya or 1 or 2. Techima Bewobi. Ebi Adoma be obi. Ebi a we will Kumasi say 30 there. I don't think Kumasi will get 10. But they be around also cities. Takrady, Benjamin, Cape Coast. Baby, until you go to the Zipe Fabu booth and then conduct your business. Nice opportunity for support.
Jasu say yes, my Jasu.
Nah, there be Jasu in city.
Jasu there.
Jasu in city. Jasu town.
Jasu town.
Jasu town.
Ah, okay.
Jasu.
All of a sudden, who
See the be a Jasu for no. On baby a.
Debbie.
That's all cost and touch him south Jasu in the city.
Many of the Jasu is city.
Well, the street capital there.
Jasu for.
Oh, the street capital there. So the city.
Now no problem. Maybe a chain na do so. Yeah. Before and they say easy pay. And na Kotoko. Ba all over. On the sponsor back no say Kataso.
There's an addition.
On the sponsor back we dey blue be Kataso.
I didn't hear.
Near my born again one no. We go announcement in my. What I say? Announcement in my. And you the Kataso no. Back when you was ma Kataso. Daddy ba. Kataso. Ya Kataso. Oh, but so who dey wom.
Tell me say an additional Zipe no ombe by this Chesika bi e dem Kotoko na say they are assisting Kotoko in terms of generating revenue.
Already, I give Kotoko money.
The pay is a sponsor now.
It's a sponsor now.
And that they will pay money to Asante.
Okay, fine.
They will pay money to Asante.
Okay, so I'm say clear or not at least amount for it me and I think it's good.
Pay money to Asante. Sanity. And the young one got crack na about the man say Tino aba.
Tell
Mama, you met Tino McLean on afi.
okay, no problem.
Tino. The end fast na afi yen kona. About say crazy pay no. But I say
Want some come blaster bobo.
our ye fast na aba. We ya say e kakra.
Blaster some kapa.
Okay.
And Sunday Mumbaka nti Kojan Trading Limited. Was here dan obesi na abeye we say na hom frofra SBR administer and one we here intimacy for contractors Momo na fei monko GB son say ehwa school park wo Kotwi Dawood Junction Ghana for to gusu a see dan be kama pa de ebo yie manyama timi ekoyie na aye 0246
No. Okay, but for any quick na.
Tell I who say na siasia ya abarrier story no. Na oye calculation ka chensi wonyai. Otin from Denmark SM in country siasia say tin onti wasman na woka no. Na I'm here be deduction be kwada ka be 1000. Siasia nya. Baby
Tax ngwa be 50%. Ansa na wo dan ngwa be $4,000.
No nya eyina.
Tell me na fi akaka credit. Ose
This like it was.
no, so all the tia.
No, but we 17,000 we
See,
see.
there are Ghanaians some to UK. Some make £6,000, 5,000, 4,000. But what times so the man saw the £5,000 here by Ghana. What the £5 at 8. 40,000 cities. Until somebody earns 400 million. I bet no. I have bet you out Danka, but some 200 and 100. But who bet you at Danka? Bet 1,500 or £2,000.
Difference no room.
Plus we.
Say yatiti bi ewie na edwimpo
Yeah, this where a tax and go nye bibia.
I think
na wo be 8,000 na aka
Na because all the 3,000 ha etwa dan ka.
say dan the club na be high amano.
Club behind you.
Club na high amano.
Man ga tell.
Oh, that is it. And the club na high amano.
Say club man.
Oh, and the club no get him
I'm even
accommodation.
talking about ordinary if you earn 17,000. Now tia. Yeah, but
Me check calculation no bet me over 40,000 plus. When you say it was
40,000 day.
A month.
a month.
Out of the
40,000
8,000.
day.
Ghana cedi.
But you buy for income.
Tell me.
Some na can
Good morning, good morning.
40,000 no the Ghana high is different. On tia.
Obenya 40,000 no, but only no 40,000
He
wa.
doesn't spend in Ghana.
But no. He's playing for a club that you know bro. So
You are a footballer. Put him slippers almost.
About how living standard no we be.
Adidas slippers.
Yeah.
Over checking about maybe a 600. Something that to them is not.
Tell
What the other scan now?
Ebren ko.
Them only over 250,000. Why?
he's damn rich.
What? We are here.
Town but quickly, my for Winchem, Justify Carries Football Academy. Saturday, our 4th Battalion Infantry Compress, so for like a Chirihonomo. 6:30 a.m. Pepe Saturday, 16 years, 17 years, 18 years. So when born now we was saying Mubia over 50 cities bra na and one no
15 years for registration.
For registration any other things are account. Tama tete I mean can be must win. Nanya just win. Tama say you say permutation na wo ye na no parent dey wo ye no.
Get 2 goals.
Yen win by 2 goals or more.
4 points for 100 dollars.
Yen win by 2 goals or more.
2 will be fine. Difference of 2 will be fine. We move to +1. So our mom did that on a 0004. If you get +1,
because 4 no there, I clear say. I bet you bet me 4 no more.
More 4.
Say no motion no. That's why I say no motion no.
No, you're very important.
But Jibo, he must arrange the team to get us the 2 goals.
That for you, as some I can say.
And so when you how be arranging, yeah, demand this arrange team no, and my win of 2 goals or more.
Okay,
nothing less, nothing more, nothing less. Yes, I am just here.
Yeah, it is.
It
is a game that.
Yes, I didn't know. Well,
sure.
We are not supporters na yes.
Yeah, it is a game
Guys,
that.
it's on radio as is on Munkao.
Not
And go for this year head or Munkosia kind. What I was on Munkao. Now we know Maka go Munkao. Munkao say, Kromno.
Tama, when you say your mom will be beer, I said some dear almost yet. Ye from Beshama.
Munkao.
My mom will be on Pebia or Munfan couldn't be my
We behave as if when Blasters sent me out, I qualify. Yeah, I just say we are 7 away. Big nations have gone to tournament. I'm going groups in your Muslim. France, Senegal for me, France, if you know me, world champions.
Saying I am fool.
Why no?
Oh,
na say to eh nana I
for no. Eh dey obi na Adam leave. Yet here any afo aba. And then obi trim adun say obi anua na busu ani no obi.
Edim Otuo. Bibia comes with leadership. Eno anadwo besi na no pay. Ahada ne amanfo di nkomo pa. Na ade e ha mene say me yes I didn't because of the mikuhu no kronom. Ada Ghana ne Gabon boy no. Na Otuo the mihu yes say ni say when so obi ko bibi na onya edom enta na chi a olusu the spiritual side of the battle. Black Stars enei metimi atena ha on today's sports and opaka say the spiritual battle as ye lusu. It is sa odono sa ni bre amanfo kire kom e de bompaye e de ta Black Stars echi no ene ni hobiem enra na wa unua ayi nana bewa no wo Sika FM o former station timi call program no so kura ko kasaye na he was talking about Ghana for is omundi Black Stars echi but me ma de ene sem Otuo leadership, so it comes with certain rules, right? After the AC was 2014 no so washa yen share denya obi a what take steps say ya na Black Stars players in Ghana for D and let's find a way to resolve it. Leadership is a problem and from Urakosi Nantechi Bepim Ketuke no kra dey bobo ye ko tournament no so almost ye ko tournament no but they forgot say before Black Stars be ko tournament nye tournament when Ghana for Black Stars o since 2014 Black Stars bo match na man for 3 omo Black Stars players Jiska Otuo moko 2006 World Cup Black Stars players here $10,000 and no anomoje but Ghanaians were celebrating them and then
I'm from first camp.
Yes, and then Black Stars players in the same Black Stars players they get 10,000 a year Ghana for ja MOB a teacher ni kura na 2010 no support to Black Stars on 10,000 no because me and first can come Black Stars and me teacher for ka nya Black Stars can dey teacher for ka but your donna Ghana for my Black Stars ni suban no koda na di 2014 no eno nti na ese ko bi show leadership share game na ye ko bone no Otuo look at the results Comoros achieve at the tournament omo game omo ne Gabon so omo 1-0 Morocco show mu 2. Even that game against Morocco, there were question marks on the game. It's actually say, whilst Omo lose 2 games at the tournament, you know, Omo side Omo concede goals bebre. As at this stage, you about 2 games at the tournament, you have 1 goal. It's all your realistic analysis. Scoring 2 goals against them is very difficult. Scoring 2 against them is very difficult.
Scoring 2 goals.
We have to be safe.
One still can.
Yes.
But one still can also not qualify.
Yes.
It's to be on the safer side.
And get +1.
To be on the safer side.
Analysis, no. Yeah.
It comes down to selection. Na ene a game na yakobo no. Mate say Baba Idris out of the game. Nti Edmonado from Sheriff Tiraspol. On the be replacing no. Nti be ono ne party. Me hwe Black Stars team na. Ma me nyago bekum ni bo. Loto, we need to create a lot of chances. Before Asana team be abeshe goal, you need to create a lot of chances. Loto, and creating a lot of chances no. And then any opportunity to score. Your chances creation rate is so awful. Nti any game na ye kwakobo no. Loto, I wish and maybe there be amekase. Based on this tournament, I'm saying Master started can say the best started tournament. I'm for Bedia to say by quality. Ka the top countries na near Beko tournament. I'm for Bomudino. Obi aka say some Okromoni through be nchen. By here the year lucky a lot of things.
Okay.
For a teamer, why ready so person kwaji afkonti. Bidoto yeah Mompaye. Seriously, if there is one game in the group stage, I'm comfortable. Morocco say all right, but before the game, na me hear Morocco team na me so Yene Gabon, I said it, but if there is one game I'm comfortable.
Hey, wait.
It looks similar. Okay, 2006. Ghana and Zimbabwe.
Yeah, in that
we
group.
lost our first game. Tai born on the share. Then you have share Senegal.
That can you say?
4 minutes.
They can say, in Luaye, or the Wamswaba. Alaji, I would say, no.
Alaji, I would.
Yeah, near and run Rick. Oh,
Ongafra.
And the company
And I comment to Otafu.
And
About scoreboard for Yabahone, Tafu. And they were Hone. It's a Munshia Ghana match at exactly 7 p.m. At exactly 7 p.m.
You know, Tafu scoreboard.